Evidence of further rutting to a depth of over 150 millimetres off the side of the road. More rutting in saturated soils with the pooling of water and no drainage. So I'm heading towards the edge of a remnant. The machinery's come close. I haven't gone in yet, but I just want to show you why these places are so important, why there is so much biodiversity and significant habitat inside these so-called plantation areas. First of all, here's a corkwood, rainforest tree. Over there, broken off, snapped off, is a cheese tree. And then down in here, this pile, this very large pile, is a brush turkey mound. These mounds are maintained by the turkeys, so they are extremely important habitat. This is where the young are reared, inside these mounds. And then here is the edge of the forestry. So this is the problem when you log down slope in saturated weather conditions. The water accumulates down at the bottom. So here we've got pooling of, you can see it's silted water. It's got a lot of material in it. It's got that grey colour. That's because it's travelled all the way down here and is accumulating and pooling down at the bottom of the hill. You can see that this is a bulldozer track. So machinery's come in here and felled with no slash pile bedding, nothing, and this rut is oh, all right, well, I'll put my foot here. You can see how deep it is. It's well over a foot deep. I could get my tape measure out, but I think I've made my point. So you can clearly see the remnant. That's all that dark green vegetation. And then in the middle of it is that single large eucalypt. I'm watching you, forestry. So this is a good example of collateral damage. This is a acacia wattle that's just been knocked down. And then over there, that's your token retain tree, already broken and doesn't have a hope in hell. So I'm inside a tiny remnant inside Tuckers Nob. Compartments 26 to 27 is just 174 square metres. And look, you may say, well, why the hell are you bothering? I'm bothering because if I can do it, forestry should be able to do it. Look, here is the historical photography from 1964. This area has obviously been heavily disturbed, don't get me wrong, but there's original vegetation there. And we go to 74. That vegetation has thickened up inside what is clearly plantation around it. I'm basically in a little, on the side of a small gully, and there's original vegetation in here. This is a calicoma. This is one of the canopy trees. Okay, not very exciting, you may say. Quite true on one level, but when you look at the circumference, it's over 2.5 meters. This tree has been here since 1964 and before it. And if you look at this small little spot, you'll see possibly koala scratches. Again, not a planted tree because we're in a remnant. It's survived. It's continued to function ecologically. Here, another native tree. Not very big, but nevertheless, it's a bloodwood. Again, covered in scratches. Over here, a really nice, healthy cheese tree. Surviving. Yes, here's the march of the plantations on either side, over there as well. But this 174 square metres is intact. And forestry will miss it. It will just get knocked over. And look, it's all still here, still functioning, still alive.